just how quickly we're seeing this market get worse. It was the worst day for Wall Street since 1987. In leadership or offered policies and techniques that are good for the environment. This is something we see a lot from BlackRock. They say that gun makers should do more to protect American lives, which seems like a step in the right direction. So these businesses are all about making things safer, but so far, working with authoritarian states hasn't helped. We were given BlackRock money without knowing it, and we have self-imposed orders to help lower that over time. Putting out its numbers this morning. About 1.2% of shares are down. But assumptions are what it's all about. Near that business, but it looks like it's getting bigger. Are you interested in making money without doing anything by selling automatically on Bybit? I'd like to share something interesting with you that's free. You don't even have to sit in front of your computer all day to follow my trades. Just click on the link below. You can also see how much money I make every month from trading by clicking the link in the description. Making money at your own pace is what it's all about. Look it over. Bit of a boy. Because of this, XRP will become a millionaire. Here are some things you should know about XRP if you have any or are interested in it. The newest XRP news. What does it mean for the value of XRP? In today's video, I'll answer these questions and also tell you about all the new information about XRP's price increases. I'll also talk about how there's still a good chance you could make $1 million with it. I spent a lot of time researching this movie, so please watch it all the way through so you don't miss any details that could make the price go up. The price of XRP is $0.65, and it trades for $2.6 billion every 24 hours. XRP's price has gone up by 8.8% in the last week, but it has gone down by 4.3% in the last 24 hours. Out of the 100 billion XRP coins that were made, 48 billion are now in use. Please keep in mind that some prices may have changed since you last watched this video. Putting money into the cryptocurrency market is risky. Before you put money into something, please do your own study. This information is not meant to be business advice. These exchange sites are some of the biggest. There are two places you can buy or sell XRP, Thoro and GateHub. Okay, enough with the waiting. Let's watch the movie right away. Thin versus compromise talks have begun for the SEC XRP case that will change the game. The XRP case that has shook the Bitcoin community is about to take a big turn. From the Southern District of New York, Judge Analyst Ethero is keeping an eye on this very important moment. This is important news from the well-known lawyer who has been closely watching these proceedings. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs, a well-known Bitcoin payment startup, have both turned in their schedules, which show how the settlement phase will work. This stage, which includes briefing and remedy discovery, is an important part of the legal fight. It sets the stage for talks and decisions that will decide how the problem is dealt with in the end. What makes this step different is the choice of acceptable discovery terms, which basically set the limits of what can be looked into by both sides. The SEC's letter to the federal judge on November 9th sets the parameters for what kinds of evidence can be used. There was agreement among all parties that discovery should only include things that happened before the SEC sued Ripple in the first place. The pre-complaint part must come first in the settlement talks. So what's so bad about this settlement? Advantages of settling down happily. There might be big benefits to reaching a deal in the XRP case. For starters, it would give buyers in the cryptocurrency market as a whole much needed information about what's going on with XRP. Second, both sides would be able to make better use of their resources if the hearing didn't last too long. This is because they would be able to avoid spending a lot of money on lawyers. Third, a settlement would clear up any regulatory questions Ripple had and let the company move forward with trust. Bad things about settlement. There are times when making a settlement is not a good idea. It could set a standard for future court cases involving cryptocurrency and could change how regulations are enforced. It might also miss the chance to make clear rules for the business, which would create a cloud of uncertainty that lasts. Last but not least, coming to an agreement on terms, timelines, and payments will be hard, which could make the case take longer to finish. When did the last change happen? To keep the focus on what happened before the SEC filed its complaint in the XRP case, both Ripple Labs and the SEC decided to do. Ripple has agreed to give the SEC 90 days to do finding about possible solutions, which shows that they are willing to work together. Even after the case, Ripple may still challenge any decisions that were made. The SEC has also been given permission to ask Anthony Umbraco, who is a key witness in the next 90 days. John Deaton, an attorney who supports XRP, has said that this part could be hard. He thinks that Ripple has at least some success with the $20 million deal. As Jeremy Hogan predicted, the SEC has thrown out the last parts of the Ripple case. This means that the case is over and there will be no more trials until 2024. If you're still here, please love and subscribe to the station and make sure you check back often so you don't miss anything. Let's watch the rest of the movie now that we haven't spent any more time. Controversial person in the Bitcoin world Ben Bitboy Armstrong recently caused a stir when he tweeted a big statement about how much XRP will cost in the future. The chaos began when Evan Luthra, a Forbes 30 Under 30 winner and angel investor, tweeted that XRP trade volume had just surpassed BTC. Is the most traded cryptocurrency right now. What price do you want Ripple to be? Will XRP reach $35? If Bitboy says that $15 is a fair price, that could be called very bold. If they did the IPO at the right time and spread it out over about 18 months, I think it could hit $35. Armstrong thinks that XRP's current price will go up by a huge 1,720% to $15. He thinks this because he believes that the stock will grow in the long term. The recent court win by Ripple, which made things clearer for XRP, may make people feel even better about this. Bitboy's excitement didn't stop at $15, which was a surprise. He said that the price of XRP could go up to $35 if Ripple goes ahead with its IPO and picks the right time. A huge rise of 4,200% is needed to reach this goal. It's been said for a long time that Ripple will soon go public. Before the SEC case, CEO Brad Garlinghouse made a suggestion about what might happen. The agency definitely got in the way of the company's goals. But it's important to be very careful with these predictions, since Bitboy himself admitted that the cryptocurrency market is naturally unstable. This is because cryptocurrencies' prices change a lot and are easily affected by outside factors, making predictions about them very hard. He went on, "Don't get it wrong, XRP is breaking an all-time high, even if it doesn't go that high. This circle stops an unnecessary and mean SEC appeal. Low chance, and the influencer's positive view of XRP's future is not completely unique. If what the SEC does works out well." Before, he said that XRP was his top choice for a coin to invest in for the April bull run. A positive result could give the asset much-needed legal and regulatory clarity, which would be another boost for growth. Someone wrote to the influencer and said that this cycle is setting all-time highs in everything. Armstrong replied with another tweet that he didn't think so and named some of his favorite cryptocurrencies that might be on that list, such as XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Shiba, and the last 10 coins on the list. During the last cycle, etc. did not make any new assets. Don't make the same mistake I did the last time around. It doesn't work. Armstrong does not always agree. David Schwartz, who is the Chief Technology Officer and Chief Technology Officer, CTO, of Ripple, called the Be a Currency project a complete red pill 2 months ago. Schwartz asked if Bitboy's involvement in the project was a rug pull and if it would happen again in the future. Schwartz replied to a tweet by saying that he believed both options were real. Do you think the rug will be pulled in the future? Or do you think Bitboy's addition to the team is a trick in and of itself? I totally agree with both of them. We want to make it clear that we are not trying